Hey folks, just wanted to make a quick video today about line rendering. Apparently in OpenGL you can't render lines thicker than 1 pixel, at least in modern OpenGL, without a shader-based solution. So that's what I have created here. So as you can see, we have a horizontal grid that is representing the y=0 plane, which is looking pretty good. It's nice, it gives the debug view a greater sense of depth and makes it a little bit easier to see how you're oriented in things. I have the grid spaced, I believe, every 10 world units, so that's giving me a nice frame of reference for what's going on in the scene. And I also have this vertical grid here just showing that I can represent a constant screen-sized line width, and that's going to be really useful if I want to draw debugging geometry, for example. And if I wanted to, render a physics plane for a collision or a collision face between rigid bodies or something like that, then that'll look something like this. And those are the features I plan on adding in over the next week or two into the engine, is just making sure that for every component, every scene object, every type that can be constructed in the engine, there's some corresponding debug element that represents it in the debug view, because that way it'll be a lot easier to just quickly look at things and make sure that you're getting the behavior that you're expecting. So that's going to be really fun to build some of those things in. I'm working on plugging in some more shape primitives like cylinders and cones so that some objects can be represented in the debug mode. So I think that's pretty much it for now. It's coming along pretty nicely. The lines are looking nice and clean, and yeah, we're just gonna keep going full steam ahead. I'll put a link in the description to the tutorial that I use to construct my line shader. I follow it pretty closely. I just change a few of the attributes, but it's pretty self-contained, so hopefully any of you guys who were working on similar capabilities won't have too hard of a time getting them up and running. Leave any questions and comments in the comments. All right, till next time, folks.